here. Sorry for the long delay, been busy with life and stuff, but as promised, keeping you guys updated with Godzilla figure reviews. I am here to bring you the Bandi Japan Godzilla 1968 from the Showa era. Now, this suit, like many suits, was used in most of the Showa movies, from Godzilla Destroy All Monsters all the way to Godzilla vs. Ghidorah. Now, keep in mind that the 70s suit was actually the same suit but with a different head. But that's enough about the suit. Let's get started with this beautiful figure here. Starting out with the sculpt on Godzilla, we have a very nice black paint detail right all across his body, including going down his tail. A nice little smooth spot here that has a kind of snake belly looking. That goes from the bottom of his tail all the way down to the tip of his tail. From the back of his tail, we have these small spikes here. You can barely see them, but they're not even painted at all. And then it goes up, and then the spikes start to form and get bigger. We have a nice grayish smoke paint here. Going up here, we have his nice Showa era. Because, you know, the Showa era spikes look way different from the Heisei and the Millennium. Heisei is more aggressive looking, while the Showa is more dull and like kind of friendlier looking, I'd say. But the Millennium is just spiky and aggressive looking. But this, I say the Showa era is my favorite spikes. But anyway, we have this nice crocodile looking scales all across his body, going down his tail, all over his legs. And we have this gray ash smoke pieces on his kneecaps, along on the middle of his chest, this line right here going up his stomach. His claws also have a grayish smoke feature. Also very nice crocodilian looking, very rubber feeling. And now for his head is pretty accurate looking, I'd say. I still prefer this version. Kind of silly if you ask me. Makes it like a kind of face. His teeth are white, along with some light pink for his gums. There's a little detail on his tongue though, if I can pull this down. Here you can see his tongue a bit. His eyes have black pupils along with white irises. And now we have, looking down here, we can see his little spikes on his head. He has a nice little detail on his sinuses, pockets right here, and along his nostrils are very small looking. You can barely pick that up a bit. He has pretty much a good detail, not very bad for this Showa figure. Now, getting down to where you guys can get him, I say you can get him on Amazon, perhaps eBay as well. Definitely those two sites for sure. Hell, that's where I get my damn figures at anyway. I haven't been to really any other site other than just the Amazon, eBay. That's just my go-to. I never really got any Godzilla figures off of Amazon or eBay. Well, I do go to my local hobby store where I live. They usually got SH Monster Arts, but they don't really sell Bandai figures. Alright guys, let's get into the articulation. For articulation, the Japanese Bandai Showa era 1968 Godzilla, that's a fucking mouthful, can rotate 360 degrees for his legs. His arms can rotate 360 degrees. At first I thought there was this rotation piece right here on the tail, because that kind of looks like a line, but turns out there's literally no rotation there at all. His head cannot rotate, not even one bit. He's a very limited articulation figure. Like, he can give him poses, like that one time he did that little dance thing on on that one planet where he fought King Ghidorah, and I think it was Invasion of the Astro Monster, where he kind of did that jump thing where he was like this, and then he like switched, and he like, I don't know, I gotta watch that movie again. That was a silly dance. But watching the Showa era as a kid, I freaking loved it. But looking at it as an adult, it's very, very silly indeed. But that's enough with the articulation. Let's go ahead and get into the size comparison. Size comparison time, everybody. Now see him. I got him next to the YMSF Manda with the tealish green paint, and next to Godzilla, which is on well, technically are left, is the Japan Bandai Hedora adult form, or final form, or true form, however you would pronounce it, or say it, put it, well, you know. And next to Hedora is the Bandai Creation Showa Era Gaigen. Now, I don't think there is a Japan Bandai Showa Era Gaigen. There probably is, but you know me, I'm going to be waiting until SH Monster Arts reveals them. And by the way, yeah, I bet you guys didn't even know I even had a Manda. Yeah, I got figures, and I will keep them. I will keep these guys review. I'll keep these damn reviews up too. I have a shit ton of figures I want to review for all you guys. Just like, subscribe, comment, jack off to this video, pull your pants down, and stick dildos up your ass to this. Stick dildo. Oh my god, I have such issues. But anyway, guys, I will be bringing you more figure reviews after this. Like I said, I'll be going in order, starting with the Showa Air, then Heisei, then Millennium, and then after I wrap all that up, I'll start doing SH Monster Arts, unless you count my SH Monster Arts Gojira figure. But I'm probably going to do a redo of those figures, including the Zilla figures, because now I have this new stand. Now, looking back at it, I see SH Monster Arts first doing a really good job with their figures, but as they progressed on, they started, well, losing quality. Like, they didn't start pouring their heart into it as much as they did. They had that little repaint crisis where they had to repaint Mothra, they repainted Destroyer, King Ghidorah, and now everybody's just lost. Oh yeah, they also repainted Godzilla Jr. as well. But when it really comes to SH Monster Arts, I really love them. They got very accurate figures, very posable, definitely going to be used in my movies, of course. But it's a long journey from now, guys. Now, I'll probably upload 2 videos this week, whenever I'm available, because I'm trying to get as much out as I can, and I'm trying to come up with a schedule here. I'll probably upload every Wednesday, or every Wednesday and Saturday, whenever I'm available, pretty much, but that's what I'm going to try to do. Anyway, guys, this is Rathko G, and I'll see you guys Saturday.